What is up? What is up?
Going on, everybody?
Welcome to the Johnson Show. I'm Hialeah Comic Bro, and you are?
I am Stone Cold Steve. What's going on, everybody?
What is up, Steve? We're gonna be talking football. How are you doing?
Doing good, doing good. How you doing?
I had a terrible week.
I lost my leg, but everything else is good.
I had a terrible weekend, terrible Sunday weekend. My Heat won, though, so that's all good. Even though people are going to argue that they're not my Heat, but just because I make a prediction against them, I'm a realist, and I guess I was really wrong, and I could own that. I had the Celtics in 7. The Heat won in 6, and they won in style.
They damn sure did. They played that series.
Yesterday on Calle Ocho, the pots and pans were in the streets. Everybody was knocking that pots and pans. Almost everybody, because we have a guest tonight, and that one person was not banging pots and pans. What were you banging?
I wasn't banging pots and pans because little 90 was sleeping last night, but that's all right. Woo! Can you feel it, guys? Because I can tell you right now, for all the 90-holics that are about to hop into the chat, YouTube is 90. And you already know, Raul, if you're a Miami fan, this weekend was a glorious weekend. It might have been the best sports weekend in all of Miami.
Oh, he froze. I was about to make it. I was just going to put him by himself.
Man, got their first win, baby. The Canes took care of Florida State. No problems. And our beloved Marlins, that's right, our beloved Marlins, and I'm just keeping it real, yo. This is that old school Marlins after 1996. You know what I'm saying? Are in the playoffs. Miami, let's go. Let's go. All right. I got that out of my system. You can go, Raul. Sorry. Thank you, guys. I'm happy to be here. Well, I'm excited to be on the Johnson & Johnson show.
You know what was the best part of all that? There's nobody watching.
Oh, the best part. It doesn't matter because it just feels good to get it out.
There's no one watching, man. This show's a hit, and it's taking over YouTube, but who cares? It's a comic book. It's a sports show on a comic book channel. But who cares, right? Who cares?
Bro, who cares? Bro, definitely who cares? Because you know what? We all love sports on this panel, and that's what it's about. We're literally just hanging out and probably talking the mess that we would talk even if we weren't live. So
I figured I had to show this card right here of Miami Hurricanes Reggie Wayne because of the devastation they did to Florida State.
Bro, that's the Miami Canes legend right there. And bro,
I hadn't felt like that in a Hurricanes game in a while, bro.
Okay, and Raul, I give you slack about not being a Dolphins fan, being down here in Miami. I give you slack because you chose the Celtics in 7, and that's okay. I know you're a Miami guy.
Hey.
Hold on. How good was it to beat up Florida State like that? It felt like we were getting paid back for all those Winston years,
bro. They look they look amazing. It was a butt whipping, dude. No punts. I think they had no punts in the first half. They probably had a few in the second.
What was it? 28? Did they get 390 in the first half? 23 or something?
Yeah.
It was 31-3 at the half.
Wow.
54-10 at the end of the game.
Yeah, I know.
Raul, is it too early?
Wait. We got people in the chat.
Oh, we got people in the chat. All right.
NYC, and he's already talking shit.
Oh, yeah. Hey, let's go Laker. Hey,
let's go NYC.
He already knows that the Heat are coming strong. He worried about it. We'll get to that later.
Oh, shit. My center's in the chat. Big O, what's up?
Yo, what up, Big O? But
that's not your center.
I gotta ask you this: is it a little too early to say the U is back, or is the U back? Because yes, on Saturday night, it felt like the U was back.
Bro. They had the swag, and it felt real. It didn't feel like just on a chain.
Exactly.
Who's the quarterback? Who is the Hurricanes quarterback?
Tariq King, bro. He was a transfer, and bro, he's lighting it up, bro. Obviously,
Where's he from? Where'd he transfer from?
Let me double check. It was another D1 school, if I'm not mistaken. I'll pull it up real quick. But no, bro, he's come in and he's playing lights out, bro. Like, and the only thing that sucks is he is a senior, so it's literally like it's a 1 year type of deal with him.
So it's a week. We're going for it this year.
He's already got 6 touchdowns for the season with no interceptions. And if you're going 3 games into your college football season, that's great as your quarterback.
Dude, he looks poised, dude. He's not forcing the ball. He hit that bomb, I believe, late in the second quarter, where he got freaking nailed. I mean, he threw it right, and he just got plastered, and he still nailed it. Did you guys see that defensive end Phillips?
Oh, he was a transfer from Houston. That's where he was from.
Did you see the defensive end Phillips?
Yeah, bro, monster. Monster. Bro, that's probably going to be the guy you're going to want to look out for as one of the top names in the draft when he's ready to go.
Hey, you know how scary it is? Their guy that's getting drafted in the first round that everybody's projecting like a top 10 pick is Gregory Rousseau. I'm not sure if I'm saying his name right, but I believe it's Gregory Rousseau. He's a defensive end. He's not even playing this year, bro. He sat out because of COVID. Can you imagine if they had that guy and that guy Phillips? That guy Phillips.
Bro, imagine if they lined him up on both ends.
Oh my God, dude. That guy Phillips made everybody else look small.
So 90. Miami's looking good.
Hold on. Oh, you
good?
I think I'm ready. No, I'm ready, guys. Let's go. We're talking about the Heat next. Let's go. Let's go.
Hey, 90. Are you worried about this guy?
Now, you want me to be completely honest?
Yes.
Oh, no.
Joe.
Absolutely not. Because if you go look at the stats, we actually have the 2 best defenders against LeBron in his career, which are Jimmy Butler and Andre Iguodala. And we have both of those guys. Now, I think what's going to be the determining factor in the finals is the Lakers. Are they going to have enough defense if our shooters start to get going? Because as you guys saw last night, you can take out Jimmy Butler. That's fine. But when you got Duncan Robinson nailing 3-pointers from Miami itself, you got Tyler Hero running.
Straight shooting from Kentucky, hitting 3.
It's going to be hard. And the Lakers, yes, they have LeBron. They got AD. But I'm not sure if they have enough of those role players around them in a sense to, and of course
they got Kuzma, right? They got Kuzma.
But I'm speaking as a Heat fan, and of course that's super biased, but also too as a basketball fan. I mean, yes, they got Rondo and they got Howard, but I also feel like our young athleticism is going to be something that it's going to be hard for them to match up against. And I do think we're going to match up well against the Lakers.
Do you think the Lakers are going to try to take these younger kids inside, maybe?
Bro, but go ahead.
You know the league's a 3-point league right now, right?
Yeah. Oh, Steve.
You know what I'm saying?
Steve, go inside. Guess who's waiting for them at the rim?
In there. He blocked
that guy
winner.
Bro, that guy blocked Tatum. And Jason Tatum is a hell of a basketball player. He's one of the NBA's bright future stars, so to speak. And when he was throwing that dunk down, he was coming full force, and bam!
He had it here.
Left hand.
He had it here before a deep. Oh, before Bam even got off the ground, he had it almost cocked.
Yes. Bro, and he blocked
his fingers back.
If they want to run inside, they can.
That was a series winner, 90. This could be going game 7.
No,
and Hialeah would have been going, oh my God, I told you. We're going 7.
We're not talking about that because we're thinking about the finals, and so is Hialeah, right? But I'm gonna say this, and of course,
predictions for
Miami. I'm gonna go right now. That's exactly where I was going, Steve. And of course, I'm a Miami fan, and I'm biased. I'm going Heat in 7, but I am gonna say you cannot discredit anything that the Lakers have done at this point, and you do have to remember that guy that you just showed on that card, he still is the greatest player in the world in my eyes. And when you do have the greatest player in the world, you're in it no matter what. And if the Heat lose, in a sense, I'll be okay with it because it was against the Lakers, it was against LeBron. But of course, as a sports fan, like, it's gonna kill me a little bit on the inside because I want to win this championship against LeBron. And not that Pat Riley's career isn't incredible already. And I don't want to say it's the cherry on top, but it would just be so sweet if he got this one over LeBron after, LeBron just kind of did us wrong.
Bro, you could say it. It would be the cherry on top. It would be.
You can say it.
Okay, but
it would be a huge cherry coming from the 5 seed out of nowhere. Nobody knows about the.
But it's not just that
in Miami.
And if it doesn't happen, it doesn't take anything away from Riley because Riley's going to be in the Hall of Fame as a coach. But he's going to be in the Hall of Fame as an executive right now. He doesn't need it.
Exactly my point. Even if it doesn't happen, even if it doesn't happen, that's why I said, like, to me, it's not really a cherry on top.
The Lakers are the 1 seed in their division, right?
His
in the
career
West,
is so incredible. No,
they're the number 1 seed.
No, were they? Oh, I thought it was the Clippers.
No, they were the number 1.
All right. Well, I mean,
you know what I'm saying. The Heat, you knew they were good. I didn't even know till you told me and made me sit down and watch a game with you, and I was like, man, they play team ball.
Yeah.
They move, they cut. And if they get hot, this is going to be a tough series, man.
No, for sure. And Steve, kind of to like what you're talking about. And all right, now some people are saying this NBA season, like, whoever wins the finals, there's an asterisk. There's other journalists and other, experts saying whoever wins this, finals actually should get like 2 because of, having to go on that break for 4 months, come back into the bubble and do this. But this is the one thing I'm going to say. And we all know this as sports fans. Yes, when you have that home court or home field advantage, you know, even if your team is the underdog, you feel like you have a chance because you're at home, And taking that all away right now, what I love about this, purist, mano y mano. It's team versus team, no crowd. And it's really like, who is the better squad at the end of the day? And to me, I feel like we're getting some of the purest basketball we probably have seen in over like 30 years, so to speak. And that's probably because there's no crowds in there, and you can really see it's team versus team. It's not,
It's like them playing in a gym with nobody watching.
Exactly.
Bro, it's
like get your best 5. You've been talking shit. I'm going to get my best 5.
Yeah.
We're going to the gym. There's no one watching.
Let's just do it.
And let's go.
Exactly, man. Exactly.
Steve, what's your prediction?
I'm going to go with my heart on this one and go with the Heat in 6.
Ooh, 6. I'm giving it 6. No, let's go in 7, bro. They got LeBron. They got the NBA.
I don't care.
It's going all
7. I
7.
can't stand LeBron, and I think he's going to twist his ankle in game 1. Prediction.
Okay, I'm picking.
He goes out, they lose.
I'm picking the Heat in 7.
My God, I turned him.
Yes. One because, dude, I hate this Laker team. I really do. I despise them. I don't like them. I'm picking the Heat because I can't pick the Lakers, but it's gonna be a mountain to climb. And the person that I think that's the difference maker is Howard. That's gonna be a tough one to for the Heat to match up with. It's Howard and
Davis.
And Davis. That's
because they're big, man. That's why we're not.
Yeah, but
two twin towers at the
they
same
got
time.
they gotta hit the shot.
How often do they do that?
They've been doing it a lot more often in these playoffs. Against Denver, they did it a lot. Howard was starting.
Well, against Denver, they did it a lot, but before that, he wasn't.
No, they're doing it now, and Howard was playing. I'm still going with the Heat. I think they can do it, but dude, they're starting Howard. What's another player you guys haven't touched on? Green, Danny Green, the outside.
Yeah. Oh no, for sure.
Danny Green's hot, and he's hot and cold. But if he's hot, man,
but dude, and he's got the playoff experience. But the matchup I really want to see. You want to know what the matchup I really want to see? Kuzma against Hero, bro, because they got that girlfriend.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah, this is gonna be good, man.
I can't wait to them.
90. When does this start?
I want to see
Wednesday night.
I want to see them bump, and I want to see a fucking hockey fight in a basketball game, bro.
Yo, I'm gonna tell you this right now, Raul. How long has Kuzman been in the league? I'm already taking Tyler Hero. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Bro, like, and that's not even being biased as a Heat fan, just as a basketball fan.
Hey,
Hero, like this Heat team. I mean, the Lakers. I don't like LeBron anymore. Dude, I don't like that Laker team. I don't even like Davis anymore. I used to love that guy. I don't like him anymore.
All right. Okay. Now, hold on. Just kind of cut back to what you were saying about AD and I guess you would say Howard being on the floor.
He can start you.
Okay, you're underestimating. You match up Bam with Howard if you need to on the low post. Jay Crowder, his defending is probably one of the best in the league. And is he gonna, for instance, always be better than AD? No, but he's gonna.
That's me right there too, man.
Me too, man. I used to love
like him, dude. Don't like him, man.
But when you go in and start recruiting instead of going, man, I want to beat this team, because back in the day, man, you stayed on your team, man, and you wanted to get some guys in and beat the Celtics or
bro,
the Detroit Pistons, and you wanted to beat them with the guys they had.
No, but
right?
Steve, who the hell is going to fucking Cleveland? No one wants to go to Cleveland
unless you're from
Cleveland. LeBron's in Cleveland. He can draw anything. He could draw.
No, he couldn't draw anything. Think about that. Before he left Cleveland, they got to the finals and swept. People forget LeBron took a guy named Boobie Gibson to the freaking finals as his starting point guard.
You're not taking nothing away from LeBron.
No. And I'm not saying you are, but I'm saying, like, to Steve's point, like, you wanted to beat them. Okay. So LeBron can't get over the hump with the Celtics. He didn't join the Celtics like KD joined freaking Golden State when he left the Thunder. He went to another team that was, in a sense, kind of out of the race and built it up from there. Now, because he met up with Wade and LeBron, he got the hate, whatever. But if you really look at it, that Heat team didn't make the playoff, or they were a first-round team the year before in the playoffs. They weren't like some built team already that everyone portrays them to be. And in that first year, Eddie House was our point guard. We had Greg Odom playing freaking, the freaking five. Like, I think people didn't realize like that team wasn't that great. Now goes back to freaking Cleveland with Kyrie. That's a little story, and what he's done in Lakerland is different. But I don't think you can discredit what he did here in Miami. Because
no, we're not discrediting.
I'm not discrediting it, bro.
No, and I'm not saying you guys are, or if other people.
You know what? I was always a Wade fan. I was never I've never been a LeBron fan.
But think about this. Think about this, Raul. To your point, and Levitard used to say this when we first got LeBron. He's the best player in the world, but he might not be the best player on our team because of that point, because we had Wade. But when he left Miami, he learned how to win. And now he's taken that culture with him elsewhere. And now you can say, yeah, he's recruited, but you know what? I don't hate him. I don't fault him on it. In today's day and age, you guys can. In today's day and age and how sports is built and whatnot, cool. Whatever, do you. He's gone to 10 NBA finals at this point. He's got 3 chips.
He's amazing.
Off, bro.
Hats off to him. And you know what? What else is my hat off? Yeah, he's been, like Matt said, all the political stuff, but he's really never had any real drama, dude. And he came into the league at 17 or 18, and no big drama, no big thing. So my hat's off to him too, but I don't like him.
No, but Raul, his biggest drama in his career is that decision and him coming to Miami and the way.
You know what that was? That was just haters, bro. That was just people that were haters.
But you know what? But what people don't realize, all that money that he made from that, he put to charity. You know what I'm saying?
Dude.
But he even said like the way he went about it was wrong. But that was, to your point, if that was the worst thing he did.
No, he hasn't got no trouble.
He's class act as far as this generation, like looking up to him, so to speak, as like their Michael Jordan. I'm not comparing him to Michael Jordan. I'm not.
But he is.
But I can see why, and he's a class act.
Yeah. Yeah, he's never had no big issues, bro. No big drama.
Where Jordan had, the gambling thing and all that, even while he was, playing, and people to this day swear
he had the
went to
gambling
MLB
thing.
because of the
He's got $100 million coming in every year. You can pretty much do what you want, man. He should have bought a whole freaking country.
Dude, it's gonna be a tough series.
It's going 7, Raul. I'm with you. It's going 7.
I hope it does, man. I hope that he win, man, because you know what? Just them making it's freaking amazing. I was one of those people that I was to the they should just scrap the year and not play anymore. That was my thinking. That's what I honestly believe, and I'm glad I was wrong because the NBA did it right and they made it happen, and it's worked.
Hey, man, I want to come back in a couple weeks and play this song. I need a hero. I need a hero. I want you to hit the buzzer beater.
No, Matt. And I just want to comment on your comment there. And of course, it's one's opinion. I don't personally, there's no way you can get to 10 finals and not be mentally tough. And if you don't think that guy's mentally tough, go back and rewatch Game 5 in Boston, which kind of made LeBron that we know today. And that might change your mind on his mental toughness. That was the Cal game. And people and Paul Pierce finally admitted it the other night on the Jump Off or whatever the hell pregame show that they have. He said it that Game 5 in Boston. He goes, that was the greatest night that I've seen of LeBron in the full package. And we'll talk about mental toughness. LeBron has been up against the wire a couple times, about to be out. And bro, he beat that Warriors team. To me, that Warriors team is one of the greatest teams ever put together. So if you don't think that
you're talking about the only other team that I would root for the Lakers against was the Warriors. I hate the Warriors.
Dude, I love that team. I love the Warriors team.
Yeah, man. I hate the Warriors.
I love Curry, man. I love Curry. I love Clay. I think they're freaking amazing, dude.
Bro, what I loved about that team is they built that team. I remember when they had Baron Davis and they had just drafted freaking
that's all draft until they
got KD. And then
but they built that team. They built that team.
They completely built that team and drafted it, and that's what I loved about it. And as much as I want to give KD slack about going and joining them, I fault them because if you can't beat them, that mentality, then join them. And when you're talking about legacies, at the end of the day, when you're talking about the record books, people talk about rings and championships. And I had this conversation with a couple people in a different group.
Oh, he froze. Hey, let me real quick.
The greatest of all time, because he don't have rings. So I can't fault KD on that because he's trying to cement himself as one of the GOATs.
Hey, who's that? Lakers in 5.
Lakers 5.
I think that's the
that's
norm.
probably going to be what everybody's betting line's going to be.
I think that's what everybody's thinking. So I can't argue with that. But this is something I totally agree with, man. And I can't stand every LeBron play is a foul is a fucking complaint.
Yo, but the counter argument to that, Jordan got every call imaginable when he was playing.
Bro,
no one ever said anything.
We're talking about LeBron, dude. I can't stand
I'm okay, but Raul, you know me, and I get that, but I gotta play devil's advocate. But when you're talking about certain things, and now to that point, LeBron's calling for every foul. I think one of the things that's been held against LeBron his entire career is his size and his ability, because he can power through the lane and he's bigger than everyone. And it was, for instance, there was contact, but it wasn't like crazy contact. They don't call it. Kind of like Shaq. When Shaq was in the league, there was plenty of times that there should have been fouled on Shaq, and they didn't because of his size, and they just let him play.
Bro, freaking Bake, bro. Freaking Robert Horry, dude.
Are you forgetting
Big
Bill Russell?
Yo, he's got.
Dude, I remember I was at the draft when
Bake the troll. Yo, my internet's cut.
The freaking troll, dude. Bake, man. You need to make yourself shown, dude. I haven't seen you in the longest, dude. I hope everything's good with you.
You gotta hop in one of my off airs. He hops off airs all the time.
Oh, dude, I haven't seen him in forever.
Hey, that's what I'm saying, man. I don't care, man. I would have loved to see Stephen Curry get murdered by the 90s team.
That's a great point, dude. We might just be oversensitive to LeBron, dude.
Yo, for sure.
LeBron is an athlete. He's good. I'm not never taking nothing away from that. He could dominate a game if he wants, and he won a ring by blocking a shot. That's where I give him the most credit. When he ran down, who was it? Iguodala that was going up for the layup and blocked that shot. They can't win without that play.
But you're also forgetting the block that he had against San Antonio against what's his name? Remember he had a big block against San Antonio? I can't think of it was Spanish buddy. He was like
I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, bro. I can't think of his name, bro, but he got blocked by LeBron.
Okay, real quick. Better block. Bam's?
Oh, Bam.
Or LeBron's.
No, Bam.
Hey, man.
Because left hand where that block was, even though LeBron was tracking it down, but Bam.
Okay, are we talking about historical significance?
Hey,
that block by LeBron won the series.
Dude, they were
that
both
was the
significant. That block came in the last seconds.
The block that he did, if that came in this series that they're in, bro, that would be
that block though.
That block was great. They both were.
It set the tone for the series.
That saved
it. It saved the series and it set the tone for the series. So that I hate to say which one's best, but it's 1A and 1B, or 2B or 2A.
No,
we already talked about that. We already talked about his contributions, about LeBron and everything. We're not hating on him that bad.
I don't hate on LeBron. I'll say this: like I'm
talking about him as a player. He's not my favorite player, and that's okay. He's not my favorite player. I'm not talking about nothing he does outside of basketball. I'm just saying he's just not my favorite player. I love the way he was with the Heat, though. I'm not gonna lie.
I guess I'm speaking being a little younger than Raul and Steve, and I'm not. And I watched the MJ years, but I saw like the last championships, and I was 8, 9, and 10 for those. Yes, I was very immersed in it. Of course, in the 90s, everyone looked up to MJ, but as I became a teenager and seeing LeBron come into the league and being an adult, LeBron is definitely, for me, one of my all-time favorite players, just because outside of just scoring, he's a high-scoring Magic Johnson. He gets everyone involved. He's always, no matter what, he's going to make your team better. Does not matter. He's going to make the players around him better, and I think that's shown no matter what team he has been on, even though he might not have achieved the things he wanted to on those teams, but he's always made everyone around him better. So that's why, to me, he's one of the greats for me, and he's my favorite player in a sense. Maybe not my all-time favorite player, but he's one of my favorite players.
And that's how I feel, Remo. He's not my favorite, but I loved it when he was on the Heat. Yeah, that's exactly my point.
My all-time favorite player is probably going to be Wade, just being a Heat fan, of course, growing up down here and seeing all of that. And then maybe as a kid, it's probably going to be Zoe. But LeBron is he's right there with me. So,
who's your favorite player?
Well, see, I feel like Jordan's on a whole nother level. Yeah, we can't.
Jordan is his own Mount Rushmore.
Actually, you know what?
He's his own Mount Rushmore.
You know what? And I can honestly say this with full confidence. Jordan and Kobe, they're on their own little plateau.
Yeah,
I'm not even going to try to compare LeBron to Kobe or Jordan. Both Jordan and Kobe are on their own plateau together.
You're putting Kobe over LeBron.
Oh yeah, I'm because I am a little.
I would too.
I'm in that generation. Yeah, I mean, I was not to say anything before Kobe passed away. Okay. I'm part of that generation that was every time I shoot a paper ball into a garbage can.
Okay, but I'm not.
Listen,
I'm not asking who do you think is the best. Who was your favorite?
Kobe.
Okay. Steve.
It isn't even close. The Iceman, George Gervin. I love him. When I shoot, I say ice. It's in, baby. I love the Iceman.
It's more figure roll.
He was smooth. He was tall. He dribbled the ball about this high.
And damn sure. And I'll say this: I think I can recall when I remember Kobe. I am. He was the first jersey I bought that wasn't a Miami jersey.
Wait a second. Who that? I fucking love Tim Duncan. He's my favorite.
Just so you know, that's the most boringest player of all.
But he got it done, man. He is boring.
That's fine.
Dude.
I'm not discrediting him.
Fuck.
He got it done, but he was so boring to watch.
Dude, his fundamentals.
Tip,
Dude,
turn around.
his fundamentals and his fucking IQ were fucking off the charts, bro. Duncan's fundamentals and his IQ.
Shot, that off the glass shot. He shot it off the glass.
Bro,
Dude, anytime he could.
Bro, it was just so fundamental. And like I said, I don't want to discredit him.
He's just my favorite player. I just love
Remo, who's number one? If
He's-
Gervin, the Iceman, is not your number one.
I just love watching Duncan, even when he didn't have the ball and the way he played, man. I wouldn't even watch the ball when Duncan played because I was just watching where he set up, where he was seeing what he was seeing, the picks. He was just fucking amazing. And you know who's like that? That I can't believe how good he is Jokic, the Joker.
No, I like Jokic more than Duncan. Jokic is way more.
Dude,
like, he's more style.
Dude, he's
Duncan
Duncan.
Ford. He can hit
Dude,
threes.
He's
Duncan.
Duncan 2.0, bro. Dude, that kid's amazing.
No,
That
he
kid
is. No, Jokic is amazing. I'll say this though. I always compare Tim Duncan to George St. Pierre in the UFC. Just so boring to watch as a fighter because you knew, not to discredit George St. Pierre because he's a great UFC fighter. He knew what he was good at and he exploited his opponent.
He didn't let you get him into some other shit.
He was just gonna out wrestle you for all 3 or 5 rounds, and I'm just like, bro, I don't want to see this. I want to see knockouts. But once again, I respect Tim Duncan, but I just boring. Get out of here, Kobe all day. Okay.
Hey, real quick. I see a lot of guys in the chat. We're not talking comics, which we love comics. If you guys want to come on, we could do a whole basketball show, favorite players. Anybody wants, hit me up on IG and we'll set it up next Monday, 7. If not, the following Monday, whenever you guys want, dude, because I can see a lot of people getting heated looking at the screen right now.
Okay.
Hold on.
You have to build a team. 90, you have to build a team around one guy. You get one guy to build a team around. He's your number one pick. And you too, Raul. Who do you pick? Your number one guy in all of basketball in any year.
Okay, I got my number one guy, and it's not Duncan.
Okay. Before I answer, and same thing, I got my number one guy, and for instance, he's not Kobe, as I mentioned before, like who I guess.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be your favorite player.
Right,
it's your smarts. What are you
I want to go back to what I was saying earlier. Like, I remember the moment when Kobe became like, I was like, damn, this is like, he's just the guy. I don't know what team
that said Jordan all day and every day.
Yeah, I don't know what team he was playing.
Jordan's on my team, don't get me wrong.
No, Jordan's on my team too. But I forgot what team they were playing, but they were down by like, I want to say 9 points. And then within 12 seconds, Kobe hit 3 threes. It was like a tie game. And then like they were going into like, and he just took over. And I just
Reggie
remember
Miller did that too. Reggie Miller.
Reggie Miller did that.
Yo, no. I mean, I'm not saying it was like, it was probably within like 15 to 20 seconds. Like I remember taking the ball from somebody, going up, hitting the 3. Same thing. They got to stop. Give me the ball. Go up, hitting the 3. It was probably within like 30.
Okay, you're starting your team with Kobe?
No. I'm starting, as I said earlier, because he makes everyone better. I'm starting with LeBron. It's LeBron. He makes everyone better. And hold on. He makes everyone better. And the reason why I'm choosing him, he can play 5 positions.
Okay. You're starting with LeBron. Steve, who you starting with?
Real quick, I'll be right back.
I'm going to start with somebody that probably nobody else would ever start with. I'm going to start with Bill Russell, man. Wow. Defense, a winner, smart. Dude, he is the GOAT. Say what you want. 9 out of 11 championships. Come on, man.
You can't argue that, man. But you know what? I never watched him play. I was too young.
Hey, he would block shots and keep them in bounds. He wouldn't block them in the stands, just enough to not let you score.
I think he retired the year I was born at like 69. So I can't say that. I can't say that because I've never watched them play. I've only heard the stories, and the statistics were crazy. Him and Will Chamberlain, the stats are just off the freaking charts.
Yeah, Wilt was just bigger than everybody.
But there was way fewer teams back then too. Way fewer teams. I'm gonna tell you who I'm starting. Okay, the boy who has 7, Bake is going Shaq.
Yeah, Bake. Shaq was my. If Shaq shot his free throws, I don't know, man. I was really Shaq was who I would start with too. Man.
I'm starting my team. And I saw him play. A lot of people saw him play. I'm starting myself with Olajuwon. That's my team.
He's freaking good, man.
I'm starting with Olajuwon. He's his footwork, again, his defense, his shot.
Exactly. I'm starting with defense.
And that's what Olajuwon was defense, bro. Everybody
defense, and he was good as hell around the rim.
All his low post moves, his footwork. I'm starting with freaking Olajuwon. That's who I'm starting with.
And I mean, not to say anything, but LeBron hits all the points you guys are saying. He literally covers all aspects of that. People tend to forget, like LeBron, like
not for nothing, but LeBron's low post game is whack, bro.
Maybe nowadays because of the way that the game is.
Dude, that was the whole thing when he came to the Heat, bro. He had no freaking low post game, dude. That shit drove me nuts. He could drive. I'm talking about the low post, and I want somebody down low post. If it's not Olajuwon, it's the big fundamental, bro. Duncan.
Okay, yeah, but once again, though, as I mentioned, LeBron can play the 5. Maybe he doesn't have the greatest low post game.
Dude, right now nobody plays the low post, dude. Nobody.
Shaq or Olajuwon, so to speak, he could probably match up better. But like I said, I just feel like he makes everyone better. He has defense. He's the guy, like, for instance, he locked down Murray. Murray wasn't going to do nothing. Murray was doing nothing in that freaking series. You know what I mean? And they had AD on Jokic, so they were good to go.
Hey, but no lie, as a defender, I want Pippen, dude, to stop that number 1.
Oh, well, yeah. I mean, but once again, you said what person are we starting our team?
Starting the team, yeah. Starting the team.
This is a whole new show. We might have somebody else on with us next week, and maybe we'll have
I won't be back. Oh,
well, no, you can
everybody's in this chat, man. We need to have 9 people on.
Well, I can only get 6. I'm not paying for StreamYard. Fuck that shit.
Come on, man. I'll send you out.
Listen to me. If anybody wants on, hit me. I could get 6 people. 5, me plus 5, whatever. And we'll do. This is the show for next week. Your starting 5 NBA.
Okay. All-time starting 5.
All-time starting 5 NBA. If anybody wants on, I know who that I believe is in, and we'll just go with that. Big Remo in. All right. That'll be the show for next week, and we can argue all week, all night.
Hold on, Raul. I want to just throw in a little twist. Your all-time starting 5, and then your 6th man off the bench.
Yeah, you gotta have a Vinny Johnson, Wade.
You gotta have a 6th man off the bench. Or Mike.
You want your Kiki Vandeweghe. Kiki Vandeweghe coming off the bench.
You guys aren't Laker fans, but a Michael Cooper coming off the bench, bro.
I know all about.
No. Wait, I'm telling you, I hate the Lakers now, but I was the biggest Laker fan in the freaking.
They were freaking those Magic Johnson teams with Worthy.
Worthy is my boy.
Worthy was good as hell, man.
Cooper from the corner.
Cooper, Jamal Wilkes with that old weird shot going in.
Okay, we're gonna
set it up next week.
It'll be perfect. This show's at 7. Kamagories is at 10 because I'm on Kamagories tonight, and I'm fucking bringing it.
All right, but it'll be perfect because the finals will be going, and it'll be riding high. So before we get too far into basketball, let's switch back over to NFL.
Okay, we're going to NFL.
Okay, wait.
I probably got like 10 more minutes, guys, and I got to ride out.
Okay, then
let's go with the Dolphins. Fins up.
Tonight's game, we got to pick this game. It's Chiefs-Ravens. The Chiefs are 3.5 point favorites.
It's Ravens at home, right?
At home. The Chiefs are 3.5, and who are you guys picking? I'm picking the Ravens.
It's Ravens at home, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm going Ravens. I'm with you there. I just think that with everything that happened in the AFC Championship, they're going to try to come out, prove themselves tonight. Not that Kansas City doesn't have enough to, for instance, go back, but they don't look like they're in form yet. And that, even though they haven't lost or anything like that, but they don't look like they're in form yet. But I think Ravens are going to come out with a little bit of a chip on their shoulder, so I'm going Ravens tonight. Ravens for the win.
I'm going Ravens as well.
And you know what? It's probably going to be like, hold on, bro. I'm going to throw a score out there.
Wait. I'm getting to that.
Okay.
Wait.
Hold on.
Steve.
I'm gonna go with the Chiefs with a big score too. I'll let you go with your score.
Okay, the over/under. I'm going Ravens. The over/under is 54. What do you think, 90?
I think that's pretty.
Hey man,
on with those teams, no
90. Vegas is amazing at getting these points.
I know,
brother.
I know
the stock market, man.
It's pretty dead on, right? It's pretty dead on,
dude. They know, man.
I'm gonna go.
Over/under is 54.
I know. All right, score I'm going with. I think it's gonna be. I'm going 35-23 Ravens.
So you're going over.
Yeah, I'm going over. I think it's going to go over because these are high-scoring teams, bro.
Yeah,
the last time that they scored. And I even think going 35-23 is probably not enough because Kansas City might come out a little stronger than that. It's going over.
I'm gonna go with Chiefs 37, Ravens 31.
Okay, wait a second. Let me write that down. Okay, Steve, you're saying what?
Chiefs 37, Ravens 31.
37-31. 90, what did you say?
35-23.
Ravens, right?
Ravens.
35-23 Ravens? I'm okay, so you're taking the over. You know what? I'm
starter team.
I'm taking the under. I'm gonna take the under.
Are you just doing that because we took the over, or you really believe
it? No. I was gonna take the under regardless.
Okay.
And I'm gonna say 24-21.
Okay. That means both defenses.
24-21 is the first quarter score.
Easily.
That's gonna be halftime. If that's not first quarter, Steve, that's gonna be halftime.
Okay, but remember the over/under is 54, so I'm way under. So I just got to be under 54. That's just my score.
All right.
So that's what we're going. That's what I'm going with. But okay, one more. I'm sorry, because this one's just too fucking good to pass up. He's almost off. Thursday's night game might be the worst game in the history of football. Okay, it's the Broncos at the Jets.
Broncos all day.
The Jets are favored by 2.5.
Broncos are gonna get a win.
Okay, you're saying Broncos? Steve, what you saying?
I'm gonna go with the Jets. I just watched the Broncos. They're bad, man.
Yo, the Jets are really bad. They have Adam Gase as the head coach.
I forgot who ever, bro. The worst Thursday night game. I gotta tell you this, guys. I love football. I do. I freaking love football. I spent all day on the couch just watching football all day yesterday and the Heat. And I'm not gonna watch this game, bro. This is just pure basura. You want to talk about basura football? This is what this is gonna be. I'm gonna take the Jets because fuck the Broncos. They're in the Raiders division, so I can't.
I'm gonna out of here with that, bro. The Jets.
I'm gonna take the Jets, but wait, listen to this. Over/under is 40.5. Who are you taking?
Bro, I'm taking the under. And
I'm under.
I'm gonna take the over.
Yo,
they're terrible. Crazy. So they're gonna score.
No, both offenses are terrible. Bro, did you not see the Jets offense when drive with a pick six?
90. When offenses are terrible, what do? They turn it over.
Yeah, but there's not going to – okay, but both defenses aren't good enough to score as well. So it's going to be – oh, yeah.
90 has deemed this game a tie.
Bro, I don't know if it's going tie. Broncos are getting their win because the Jets are terrible. And I forgot what what player on the Lions team that went 0-16, but he came out and said that they would beat this Jets team 16 times over. So we're going Broncos. Let's go. And of course, as you know, being a Miami Dolphins fan, I can't let that happen. Hold on. I got my shirt on. Wrong. What? Oh, all right. I'm getting bitched at because I'm not at family dinner. But you know what, guys? Miami's up. Dolphins got their first win. I told that guy, Raul, we were going to get our first win against the Jags. I just knew it. The team looks a lot better under Flores. We're nowhere near where we need to be. But you better be on the lookout in about 2 years for those Fins. But most importantly, my Heat are coming. So Lakers, Lake Show, be ready Wednesday night because the Heat are here in the finals. I'm super stoked. And watch out for those Marlins. I don't think the Marlins are going to do shit in the playoffs. I'll just be real on that.
Do they got their who they're going up against them?
I think I forgot who we drew. But no, they drew all that already. So they know who
we play. I know who we play.
But it doesn't matter. I don't think they're going to do anything because it was the expanded, playoffs. But it's just great that Miami is being represented everywhere right now. As you guys know, the U is back as well.
First edition just threw in one more shot at 90 before.
I fucking love you first. I love you, Paul.
The first and last victory for the Dolphins.
All right. So first, hit me up and we can put something on that if you really believe that. Because I swear to God, I truly believe we'll get at least one more win. Because this guy, Brian Flores, won five games last year with all practice squad players.
Nobody.
First edition, you obviously don't know what's happening down here in Miami, and that's all right, Paul. I understand. But hit me up. We can put something on that. I am more than confident that we're going to get one more win than that. So let's go. I'm about making some money or even some comic books because you already know 90 can't get some books right now. So we can put some books on it. Let's go, brother. But nah.
A sports gambling comics.
Bro, I'm telling you right now, there's a culture change down here in Miami, and we'll probably – and the other thing that Paul doesn't know all my life, that the Dolphins have been 8-8, so I can guarantee you we'll be winning one more game than that because we'll wind up somewhere in that 8-8 position getting the 21st pick because that's where we've been all my life. So, but, shout out to Paul. His Green Bay Packers look incredible with Aaron Rodgers, as we saw last night.
And Aaron Jones.
And that's with their top guy out.
Dude, Lazard, bro. Lazard went off yesterday.
Yeah, he says not with Fitzmagic, but sometimes he's Fitzmagic, brother. And that's what we saw on Thursday night. And then when Tua time comes in, let's go, baby. And before I get out, I'm leaving on this note.
Hey, you got anything coming out on your channel?
You know what's coming out Tuesday night. It's the Stash or Trash show. Hialeah Comic Bro will be with me. Conquista himself, Javier, and D-Hyde will be taking all your favorite variants, stashing or trashing them, and let you know what we've been reading. But outside of that, let's go Heat. Let's go Fins. Fins up, baby. And regardless of Fitz tragic, we got Fitz magic, and when Tua time comes in, brother, I'm super excied.
Only thing I'm worried about Tua is if he tries to run, man. He's got to throw from the pocket.
He can still run, but he can, bro, Steve. And you know what?
Hold
on. Can I prove something real quick?
Okay, his entire broken half. I'm gonna be here to tell you.
His entire college career, he has 89 touchdowns to 11 interceptions.
I'm not saying he can't throw 90. I'm saying
run
because you might get broken half.
Lefty Marino. Just like Mahomes, just like Jackson, they're all broken half, right? Let's go. Tua time. I'm ready. Let's go. I love it. All right, guys, I got to go. I'm getting the stank out.
You're right, 90.
Bro, Hialeah, thank you for having me, Steve. It's always a pleasure talking to you as well. Bake, Paul, first edition. The boy who had 7. Who Dat Comics and more. Thank you guys.
Big O!
Big
Remo!
Yo, my Miami brother. Big.
Hey, Remo's Lions got to win. We're going to talk about that after 90's go.
Hey, thank you guys. And you already know YouTube is 90. Hey, let's go Heat.
All right. We're back to a normal show again.
Now we're back to a normal show. The energy's gone. All right, everybody's talking Packers in the chat, so I want to keep up with the Packers. And yeah, Break brought up the draft, and yeah, dude, Rodgers is on a mission, and I believe Aaron Jones is on a mission because they drafted a running back, AJ Dillon, in the 3rd round,
and they drafted Jordan Love,
and both those guys are on fire.
I mean, if they knew that, they would have drafted a long time ago,
bro. And they're gonna be 4-0. They're playing Atlanta this week, upcoming week at Green Bay. Dude, Green Bay's for real. But dude, what about Russell Wilson? Dude, broke the record yesterday.
Oh my God, man! Hey, no lie, man. I've been searching Russell Wilson rookie cards, man. He's from 2012. If you guys want to have an investment, you might want to grab a Russell Wilson card. The guy is humble. He's good, man.
Hey, Steve.
He's a good guy.
Steve,
he's got it all.
Listen how nice and quiet the show's gotten.
Damn. I can hear you talk, Hialeah. I didn't even know you were here. You didn't know I was here, bro. We are. 90 comes in the heat. Goddamn heat.
Oh, shit. He's from his own town, dude. Nice, man. I got him on my fantasy team.
Yeah.
I got him on my fantasy team, even though I lost yesterday. Bro, I got 4 teams, and they all lost yesterday, dude. I suck.
Dude, I ain't won a game.
I lost.
All my guys are hurt.
Dude, I was 0-4. I'm going to just tell you, across my 4 teams, I lost McCaffrey because I had him. I lost Shaquan Barkley. I lost Dante. I lost Julio Jones. Dude, come on, man.
I lost Michael Thomas, man. I ain't even had Michael Thomas, and I got to beat up Mike Evans. Damn it, man.
Bro, Minnesota, did they win? No, they lost to Tennessee by a point. All right. Okay. I gotta relax.
Okay. We're gonna go to Remo's Lions. They pulled out a win on was it the Cardinals?
No, they lost to the Cardinals.
They beat the Cardinals.
No, they lost to the Cardinals, bro. They lost.
Cardinals. I think the Cardinals lost, man. I'm pretty sure.
Wait up, let me look it up. Cardinals, Lions. I think they lost at the end. What was the score?
Yeah.
Oh shit! No, the Lions won. You're right.
The Lions pulled it out against a good Cardinals team.
Wow.
3 interceptions on Murray.
Wow, the Lions won, dude. For some reason, I thought the freaking Cardinals. How did that? Because Murray threw like 3 picks, right?
Yeah.
Dude, the NFL is so crazy. I thought for sure the Cardinals were going to win that game, right?
Yeah, dude, you can never guarantee anything in the NFL, man. These teams,
bro.
Some teams come in thinking they should win it, and it doesn't get handed to them, and they lose, man.
Dude, you can't get too high on anyone. I thought the Chargers against the Panthers, and the Panthers went and took care of business.
I would have never lost McCaffrey, so I'm automatically gonna say they're gonna win. The backup was that Davis comes in and just has a great day. You just never know, man.
You just never know, man. You just never know. I thought the Buffalo was going to destroy the Rams, and the Rams made it freaking, I think, on the
Rams took the lead with 2 minutes left, 32-28,
Dude,
and they had to score.
I'm doing a show on Saturdays on Young Bucks Old Goats channel, and every Saturday we're picking the spreads. I was 6-8 this week, not counting tonight's game, and I got Baltimore tonight.
I got Mahomes tonight on fantasy, but I'm probably too far down.
You're probably too far down, dude. But I looked, you are too far down. And guess who beat you? Guess who beat you? My son. My son beat you.
I put in Goddard over Ertz. Goddard gets hurt on the first play of the game, man. I got shit luck in this game, man.
I got Goddard in my main league, and he got hurt. I didn't start him, but still, dude.
Hey, my buddy told me, I told him who I had. He said, Cooper Kupp, play Cooper Kupp, and I didn't. And I played Stephon Diggs and Cooper Kupp scored.
Bro, what the hell up, dude? I had Kupp and Golf on my bench, dude. I'm not taking them out anymore. They're in my starting lineup. I'm gonna stop trying to be too fucking smart because I'm not, and I'm just gonna go with my main guys and just keep them and fuck matchups. Fuck matchups. I would have lost anyway. That's the only thing that makes it okay. But if I would have been able to win with those guys in my lineup, I would have been so rotten today. All right, guys.
Hey, hold on, Hialeah. The other guy last week beats the hell out of me, and he's got two guys that are injured to get 0 points, and he still beats me by like 30 points. I was leading the last day, and then he had your boy Waller and Kamara, and they scored like 1,000,000 points. I mean, just shit rockets were just shooting off everywhere. I'm like, God damn. Every time I see a play, it's one of them two scoring, going down the field.
Waller went out for like 14 for 101 and a touchdown, dude. He went out.
They didn't let him do nothing yesterday.
He didn't do shit.
Hey, the Patriots take your number one away, and it's a difference maker, man.
He didn't do shit. And you know what? The Raiders suck when they come east. I knew that was going to be a loss. But this week, the Raiders are at home against Buffalo. And you know what? Buffalo's going to get their first loss. I'm going Raiders.
Yeah, I think the Raiders will beat them too, as long as they don't let the quarterback run. Don't let him run. He's dangerous when he runs because he's got the linebackers coming up, and then he can make some throws. But
yeah, he's going to be out.
He's on the hot list. Allen's on the hot list, man.
Real quick before we get out of here, how's your Lightning doing?
They play in 10 minutes.
They play in 10 minutes.
They need one more win for the Stanley Cup. They lost Saturday night in overtime. It was a tough game. I'm hoping they come out and can get a lead. I just want the lead. I want that other team chasing the lead the whole game that we.
And they're up 3-2, right?
Yeah.
Let's.
But I don't want to go 7, man. I'm gonna need blood pressure medicine if that shit happens.
Well, okay. Game 6 is tonight. Game 7 is Wednesday?
Yeah.
At what time?
Probably 8 o'clock again.
Wow. So you got the Lightning possibly in a Game 7, and you got the Heat in Game 1 of the finals.
Yeah, possibly. I'm hoping I just got the Heat. I would rather concentrate on watching the Heat and the Lakers game than worrying about that. Let's go, who dat? Yeah.
Dude, you know
this win, man.
You know what's the most incredible thing about all of that, dude? Florida's is in a Stanley Cup for hockey, bro. What the hell?
Hey, for hockey, look, we got the Heat in it for basketball. The Rays and Marlins are in the playoffs. What the hell, man? The Bucks are trying to get better. They're getting there. They looked a little better, but the Broncos aren't a good team. So that quarterback was running for his life, man.
Fuck it. All right, so we're gonna be getting out of here, guys. Everybody that watches this on the most of you guys, I know Big Remo, who dat, Bake. If you're more than welcome, Boy Who Had 7, Matt. If you guys want to come on next week, we could. Your top 5 starting lineup plus your 6-man next week. Everybody will get a chance to say their teams. Let's do it. It's a lot of fun. Steve, you got anything going on?
No, I just probably be on Silver Age Sunday, and with Sean on Saturday like usual if I'm not working. So
all right.
I'm concentrating on football and hockey tonight.
All right. Yeah, man.
In between those periods, I get to watch the football, so it should be good.
Go Lightning, go Heat.
Go Heat.
I'll be with 90 tomorrow. I got Inquiry Minds Wednesday night, guys, 9 o'clock. Somebody in the chat is going to be our guest. That he makes 2 years on YouTube tomorrow. We're going to have NYC on Wednesday. Comic Books NYC. So looking forward to that. I think that's it for me this week. Oh, Kamagories tonight at 10:30. At 10.
Yeah, but if we're winning good, I'll be popping in and out if it's in between.
Yeah, I need your vote.
Overtime a lot.
I'm going to need your vote. That's in a couple of hours. Kamagories is coming up. I'll be on that. I'm going up against DS Comics. I'm going up against DS Comics, and hopefully I get Bubs at the end. Guys, I don't want to end on a downer, but I really needed this show, and I haven't said nothing, But today it's been a year since my mom passed, and I just wanted to do something for her. I fucking miss you, man.
Yeah.
Fucking miss you. Be good, everybody.